Hi, Elise here again from Darien, Georgia. I am currently a resident of Darien in McIntosh County, been here about 5.5 years. I also lived in this area in the late 90s to mid 2000s. So I definitely am calling this my stomping grounds. If you watched my last video, I took you on the art tour, the art walk of all the great art and artists that we have here represented in various stores, shops, and galleries. Now I want to take you on that same walk, about a 1-mile loop, and show you all the great eats, all the great places to eat right here in Darien. So here we go. First stop, the local exchange. By the way, it's a Thursday, late afternoon, sunny, breezy, windy really day. But yeah, the exchange has fresh produce, great kind of food for gift baskets, snacks, ice cream, quiches that you can take home, other yummy stuff. Not a place to sit down and eat, but delicious takeaway food, gifty kind of food items like jams and honeys and lots of other delicious goodies. I often go in there for a snack or an ice cream cone. So I'm heading up to Broad Street. There's the bridge. I'm going to turn right here and head down Broad Street, and we'll hit our next stop. This is the Shanty Cafe. Great place to get your morning joe. They have breakfast and are open till mid-afternoon, so you can get a little buzz in the afternoon as well, get that caffeine fix. They have great lunch specials, sandwiches. You can even, if you're so inclined, get a Bloody Mary. Great place and a fun little sitting area to enjoy a beautiful day. About 100 yards away is Blue Bay Mexican Grill. Can't go wrong with Mexican. I love that instant gratification of chips and salsa at the table. They have a porch for outdoor seating, inside seating, yummy food. I am coming to the corner, Broad Street and Screven. I'm going to cross over and I'm going to head down this hill, down toward the water. Walk down the hill and I'm heading toward Skipper's Fish Camp. They have two sides to their restaurant. This has been a local favorite for a long, long time. I remember when it first opened years ago, coming here to enjoy the view and the delicious shrimp and other fresh seafood. So here we enter. To the right is the oyster bar. It's the more casual side. Same menu. And they also have a porch for outdoor eating, recently screened, which helps with, you know, those pesky mosquitoes that Georgia is known for. Nice turtle pond there, all basking in the sun. And then on this side, there's a little more formal side, sit-down dining. And, but as I said, same menu. Great seafood platters. And I got to show you the big chair. When you come, you definitely have to get your picture taken in the big chair. And then come out to the water. Maybe today we'll see the alligator. There's usually at least one. Well, I don't see him. There is the Delta Bell. They do a nature cruise and a wine cruise. Beautiful, right? To Skippers is Marsh Pirate. They have beer on tap and wine, beer and wine. They have snacks, so if you're boating, going out fishing, you can pick up your snacks, or of course just have a snack while you're having a beer in the bar. Or they too have beautiful outdoor seating on the water. You can see it through there. All right, I'm going to head back up the hill, right from where I came from, back up to Broad Street. Going to head up to the Tabby House. Here is the Tabby House Brewing Company. This building survived the Civil War. It's had many incarnations since. Been sat empty and dilapidated for years until recently renovated. Huge undertaking. They offer a variety of beer brewed right here on site, as well as flatbreads and charcuterie boards. Here we have Waterfront wine and Gourmet. The front of the shop has an extensive array of wines from around the world, and then in the back is a bar where you can just enjoy a glass. They also have beers on tap. They also have steaks, cheeses, other delicious food items that you can take with you and enjoy, not on site unless you want to, although grilling a steak here probably is not, it would be frowned upon. Take the steak home, but you could open up some of those delicious Georgia pecans or cheese straws. I'm turning right out of the wine bar, Waterfront Wine. I am going to cross over 17, which is busy, so look both ways. There is a crossing which I should go do. I should go on that side. That would be the proper thing to do. Cross over to the crosswalk. We have River's Edge. They have a wide array of food choices on their menu. Lunch and dinner. They also have an upstairs bar. It's really the only place here in Darien that stays open after 10. So you can go through that door upstairs for nighttime activity. Often they have bands. And one of my favorite dishes are the fish tacos. I love those. And you'll see just to the left is stairs down to the park, the water. They too have porch seating. They have a deck in the back. Sometimes they serve on. And then, of course, the glorious view, our famous oak tree, standing guard. Right next door to River's Edge is this lovely boutique hotel. But for us locals, we enjoy the happy hour. Anybody can enjoy the happy hour, but we especially enjoy it. When I go in, it's pretty much all familiar faces and a great deal. Wine and appetizers, beer, mixed drinks as well. I'm mainly a wine drinker, occasional beer. I kind of stay away from the liquor, but no judgment. That's sometimes just the right little thing to have too, a rum and coke or the like. Anyway, it's Oaks on the River. I think they have like 50 or so rooms. They're beautiful. I took a tour when they first opened. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I myself am a pescatarian, so I like this menu a lot because there are a lot of options for a non-meat eater here. So I am now turning right, and last time on the art tour I turned left to circle back toward where I was, but we have a great restaurant still within walking distance, but a little further away from the main action, I guess I would call it. But don't miss it. It's great. Definitely want to include it in your meal planning when you visit Darien. So I'll tune back in about 2 minutes after I get there. So depending on your pace, about a 2 to 5 minute walk from the hotel where I was is the Canopy Restaurant. This is more of a fine dining choice. Great date night place, celebrating something special, but of course any night is special. So they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, although dinner I think is served just on the weekends. And I am going to post all the links to websites so you can see the full menus and everything that is offered. All right, I'm turning around, heading back toward the hotel down the sidewalk, which is nice. As you see, no traffic other than crossing 17 and a few cars passing by. We're a very quiet, beautiful town, friendly people, very safe. So I'm coming to the end of the sidewalk, and I am going to turn right here onto Franklin Street, heading toward Vernon Square. So this little town was planned very similar to how Oglethorpe planned Savannah. We have 2 squares, and they are surrounded by beautiful homes and churches, bed and breakfasts, and surprise, surprise, a chocolate store. Just you wait. This is Vernon Square. In an upcoming video, I'll talk more on the history of Darien and show you the hot spots in regards to the history. But this, we're crossing over to get to the chocolate store. This is a great little spot to come and sit, enjoy nature, the quiet, contemplate life. So I'm going straight through. You can also take the circle all the way around, but I'm just walking right straight through. Heading totally across toward that stop sign you see in the distance. The way here is Sugar Marsh Cottage, and you just got to come and be surprised. I won't give you too many details. Just walk in the door, that beautiful door right there, and you'll see all the glory of this place and all the delicious chocolates and other confections. All right, so there again is Vernon Square, but instead of going across, I'm going to take the road around and head back toward 17. You'll walk to the left of the Methodist church here and continue down this road. You see my building there in the distance, the Exchange, and then I'm in that blue part, my business, the studio. I do sip and paint. I do not offer food. People bring their own little snacks and wine, and I provide wine glasses, bottle openers, all your needs, plates, napkins, that kind of thing, but I do not serve anything. We're almost back to where we started. Across the street from where we began is the Friendly Express convenience store. And of course they have sodas and snacks and all those kind of needs. But they also, you can pick up a whole pizza, and they're pretty darn good. They have other breakfast sandwiches, biscuits, coffee, that kind of thing in the mornings as well. So definitely a good place to grab those snacks to go, or a quick take with you meal. Everything else, turning right down 17, I would suggest driving to. We do have a variety of other great restaurants, but within walking distance and by the waterfront, I have shown you all the spots. All right, I'm back to my place, the studio, where I teach fitness. I offer the space for events. I have an art gallery. I'm sure this is not making for the greatest of video, that brief moment. Beautiful art. I do sip and paint classes on the weekends. Excuse my boxes there. I was unloading today a few things. And as I mentioned, a setup where you can bring your bottle of wine and enjoy a night of painting. And if painting is not your thing, maybe fitness is. I've got ample floor for fun classes like Zumba, light weights, yoga, and so forth. So that ends today's tour. Tune in again, subscribe. I'm going to continue telling you about spots here in Darien and also other future events and adventures that I'm on, and travel and such. So I hope you'll subscribe, give me a like, and I'll see you next time.